lot of people still encourage them and really like what they did. Fact 4. When storing sweet potatoes, store in a cool, dry, well ventilated place. Do not store in the refrigerator because they will develop hand cover and off taste.
Pan or bowl for boiling water and solution. Spoon or stemwell. My pictures are about. This picture is to show you how the sugar is forming on the string. In this picture, you can see it's not forming as the one on the left. This picture is to show you if you can compare them. And do you see any forming? This picture is to contrast them. So I took separate pictures. This is to show you how they first looked when they first came out. Here is another picture to contrast tap and, of course, distilled water. And this is another picture to contrast. My hypothesis. Some people drink tap water and say it's nasty or doesn't taste right. People get fluoride. If people can afford it, they won't have good water. I have studied this project. While I was studying, weird things happened. First, tap water didn't start until a couple of days. So I did an experiment to show you even though it has chemicals in it, it still can grow something. And you won't believe it. I know that tap has more chemicals in it than distilled water. Some people use fluoride to clean the tap water. Distilled water was on task. It didn't take long to grow. When the project was done, I took it to school and it was still growing. When I took out the sugar crystals, tap water looked bigger than distilled water. It was surprising to me, but sugar crystals were stuck to the bottom. As you can see, the distilled water was smaller. As you can see, distilled was smaller than tap, and tap was bigger than distilled.
The crystals are bigger.
Yeah. But I think that they're the same size. But tap took very long to grow. And in this picture, you can see that is tap water because it took very long to grow. And you can see that is distilled water looking at this picture. Temperature affect the growth of plants. Well, this over here is climate versus temperature, and these are the plants that we have. Climate versus temperature. Weather is what it is doing outside. The temperature, moisture, and the amount of sunlight are all components needed for plant growth. Plants need water, oxygen, and sunlight to grow, but it is the air temperature that regulates most of the plant processes: germination, flowering, photosynthesis, and respiration. Each plant has its own optimum, maximum, and minimum temperature conditions for their growth and development. The growth rate of many plants increases as the temperature increases, although high air temperature also increases the loss of moisture from soil and from plants. When there is insufficient water in the soil to meet the plant water demand, the plant wilts. Here are some definitions. Photosynthesis increases with temperature to a point. Respiration rapidly increases with temperature. Transpiration increases with temperature. Flowering may be partially triggered by temperature. Sugar storage. Low temperatures reduce energy use and increase sugar storage. Dormancy. Warmth after a period of low temperature will break dormancy and the plant will resume active growth. Over here is the rate of growth. The temperature does affect the growth of plants. If it gets too hot, the enzymes in the plant,
Enzymes.
enzymes in the plant's leaves that act as a catalyst for chemical reaction or photosynthesis will denature and will